first question, what do you think about Matic Network? Are you still bullish in the next altcoin season? How far is the alt season? I think we kind of covered this today, right? But if let's pull up Matic Network. I mean, look at that. That's not Matic. So Matic Network. Right. So technology is solid. The tech for Matic Network is solid. Right. If we go here, right, I mean, we've looked at it. It's as good. It's top 5 out of all the projects out there. The technology is pretty solid. Now, the fundamentals are not quite there yet. It's an early company, still growing, right? But that will grow over time, right? That the team is pretty good, right? There are some other things we didn't like about the fundamentals, but other than that, let's look at the price predictions. Okay, we have no predictions for Matic Network yet, so I don't think we're done yet on this one. Right now, looking at the technicals, it's not so good at the moment. So maybe now is not the time to get in. I think that's why the score is kind of bearish. But we are in the process of fine tuning this. So once again, guys, this is not investment advice. We're not investment advisors officially yet. At least we're not your investment advisor until you eventually sign up and when we get licensed and regulated and everything. But going back to your question, right? The tech is good on Matic Network. Are we bullish on altcoin season? As Bill just mentioned, Bitcoin has been going sideways, so things are getting better. Then we have different forces converging at the same time. We have China making blockchain a top priority, an imperative. We have Putin saying the dollar is going to crash, basically. So China and Russia, and pretty much some other parts of the world, they want to remove the US dollar as the global reserve currency of the world. What does that mean? It's kind of like in crypto, right? In order to trade any altcoin in crypto, you need Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the reserve currency for crypto. Well, the same thing in the world. If you're doing trade around the world, people use the strongest currency. So for the longest time, it's been the US dollar because it has the highest market cap or whatever term you want to use. Well, other competing countries like China and Russia, countries that don't really have the best relationships with the US, they don't like that because the US can dictate rules. So think of this as kind of like how some cryptocurrencies say, you know what, we don't want to have any Bitcoin pairs because we're tired of having volatility with Bitcoin. So we're going to have tether pairs only. And that's what basically other current countries are trying to do. They don't want to be paired to the US dollar. So if that happens, if the US dollar is no longer the world's reserve currency, it's going to be chaotic times. Chaos will ensue, I think. Right. And as who's that guy? For those who watch Game of Thrones, there's that guy in that show, Littlefinger. Right. Chaos is a ladder. Right? Where there's chaos, there's opportunity. And there'll be lots of opportunity for crypto, for Bitcoin. So I think alt season, I wouldn't say it's officially here yet, but I mean, it's getting better, right? As we've seen, the technicals, for those who missed it, just go back in the live stream. Bill showed the TA of just altcoins. They've been trending up, right? If a double bottom is happening, that's good. So how far is it? I mean, I don't know. I'm not really in that prediction business like that, but with tokenomics, we're trying to predict for each cryptocurrency, right? So we can give you for each cryptocurrency, but not for everything as a whole, right? I mean, for Bitcoin, as mentioned, right, we're pretty bullish, right? So maybe we use Bitcoin as the proxy, or rather, actually, let's use Ethereum for altcoins, right? We're bullish on Ethereum. Ethereum is right. So the Ethereum, we don't think Ethereum is going to go down anytime soon in the next month or so. Now, this is not factoring in random news that happens in crypto, right? If the US comes out and says Ethereum is a security for some reason, then yeah, obviously the machine learning models can't factor that in, right? Or if somebody comes in like Russia and says we're gonna do some kind of work with Ethereum and Vitalik or whatever, right? That's stuff we can't see. But I mean, based on the data we do have, this is pretty accurate, right? 9 times out of 10 is going to be correct, right? It's predicting the price. For the data scientists, these are the different terms you can look into. But yeah, I mean, things are looking good, right? So we think the money is going to flow from dollars to Bitcoin to Ethereum, then to alts. So alt season could be around the corner, right? And the holidays are coming.